What's good out there, YouTube? In the place to be. Just thought I'd check out what's going on today. I woke up this morning and, like everybody else, freaking learned that the schools was closed. We seen it coming. We seen it coming. What else was it? The supermarkets, man. People are really panicking out there. I felt bad for the elderly. You know, it was like an elderly person trying to get a basket. Little simple stuff like that is hella challenging. Acute, what's good, fam? I got you. I haven't had time to check out that platform you sent me the link for, but shit, I got a lot of time on my hands now because it ain't shit going on. Hey, thanks for that Facebook request. Thanks for taking the time to look me up, Acute. Yeah, I checked you out. Nigga smoking all day, just like me. I'm about to roll this wood up right here. This is for leaf. I'll show you. I'll show you. Got the leaf today. Got the leaf. Boom, boom, boom. Roll up 100 blunts. Let me fold this one up neater. But yeah, good. Put it in the air too, famo. Man, have you been to the store? Man, it don't really hit until you go to the store and you see everybody with like fear on their face. Fear on their face. I'm trying to tell people like, yo, don't worry about the TP. Shit, motherfuckers barely wipe your ass good enough anyway. You know, and then when you do wipe your ass with TP, you just burying the shit in your pores. You know what I mean? You just like smashing shit into your ass. So you really don't. TP is all bad. You know, like when you travel, you go to Asia, they got the sprayers. That's what we need to use is sprayers. Spray that ass. Much cleaner. Water. You know, living in California, we lucky because our water is actually pretty good. Yeah, the our water, man, I drink water out the sink all the time. So we just barely start drinking this bottled water stuff, man. That's a big conspiracy in itself, making them rich off of bottled water. And now bottled water price is up too. Even before this, bottled water was going up almost $2 for a freaking 12-ounce bottle of water. That's ridiculous. But I drink out the freaking tap, or fuck, I'll grab the Britter. Nigga, put a new filter in the Britter and be good. Ain't tripping off that. So I've been telling people, yo, the problem we gonna have. Oh, I'll show you the trees. I'll show you the trees. Got the nuggets. Nuggets today. I don't know where the camera's at on this. I gotta use this laptop. That's why the video quality is lame. Let me shut this window a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. Take the sheen out. But yeah, I've been telling people that the problem is gonna happen when you run out of money. If the economy shuts down, the stock market crashes, and you run out of money. Leroy, what's up, fam? Yeah, long time no see, man. I've been trying to make videos and get back in the mix lately. Just try to get a little creative and come up with topics. Yeah, yeah. I drink. Fuck. I wake up in the middle of the night and go to the sink. Like, you know, you drinking, you hungover, you need some water. I don't feel like going all the way to the kitchen. I just go to the bathroom, put my hand, goop, 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 drink me a good freaking 10 glucks right quick and go back to bed. So they could have all that water. I ain't buying that smart water. Fuck all that. Yeah, I'm on the laptop, the old laptop. This laptop is so slow. I need to get I got another laptop here that I use like for work and stuff, but I need to get a better one. I need to spend $400 on a laptop instead of two. I usually spend two. I try to get the cheapest laptop I can get because nigga balling on a budget, need everything. But yeah, I'm about to put this wood in the air. Man, I got a big stem right here in the middle. It ain't crawling down for me. I'm gonna have to hold it. It's gonna be a carb. I'm gonna just hold that motherfucker like that. Bam! You ever use Discord? Nah, what's Discord? It sounds familiar. All right, so let me tell you about my a chat app. I'll check it out. So in the store today, I should have took pictures of the shit, but I ain't really good at pulling my camera out, putting it in people's faces. But it was mayhem. I went to two stores. The second store I went to, every time I go there, I only see like 2 or 3 lines open, the max. It got like 10 lines in that bitch. Every line was open and it was long. It had like 8 people in each line. All the cup of noodle was gone. All the water was gone. They had a few smart waters and stuff like that, but it was crazy. All the toilet paper, you could find some paper towel. I'm like, we don't just jump your ass in the shower. You don't need no toilet paper. Go fucking clean that shit right. Join your server. All my crew been on Discord. That's your name. Where one? All right, I'll write it down. I'll check it out, man. I'm gonna have a lot to do because freaking the city's about to be shut down. I predicted in a video I made a few days ago that they gonna shut the city down just like Wuhan, China, just like Italy. It's like if you got any questions on what's gonna happen, just look what happened over there. There's some freaking message floating around on in Messenger. This girl's like saying that she knows some people in the government and knows some people in the Pentagon, and they about to shut the whole country down for 2 weeks, and you can't go to the store. I'm like, that's some bullshit. That's making people scared. That's raising hysteria. First of all, you gotta be able to go places for emergencies. You gotta take care of old folks. Your family might need some help. You might have an emergency job where you gotta go to, but they can make a lot of business close. But I just don't see there's no way they're gonna close the markets. So you always gonna have access to food and water or food. Water's gonna be delivered to your home in the freaking tap. That shit confuses me. Why they fucking trip? You know who the main people tripping off of water is? Latinos. Because Latinos is used to not being able to drink their water out the tap. I feel like they don't know. I feel like Latin people do not know that they could drink water out the tap. Somebody needs to tell them, hey, Acute, did you know you could drink water out the tap, my boy? Because I think Cute is Latino. I got a gang of Latin friends, and none of them drink water out the tap. I'm like, homie, you can't do that shit in Mexico, but you can do it here. From what I understand, is I don't know about the whole country, but California, you could test all the water. I mean, they test all the water to like make sure that it's this ain't Flint, Michigan. You Blaxican, I heard that. I see your swag, homie. You cool. Uh, what was I saying? Oh, you said it tastes nasty. Wait, don't you live up north? The water is even better in Northern California. That shit is more like pure coming from the aqueduct or the freaking um I'm not sure where your water come from. Santa Barbara. Oh, it's nice over there, homie. Oh, you know the homeboy from the rapper that put Santa Barbara on, the Latin rapper. That dude is cool. I ain't really heard much since that little viral hit he put out, but he be putting Santa Barbara on. I'm a beach boy. That's the shit, homie. That's a good life. I used to live San Diego beach life, freaking Pacific Beach. I did that for like 3 years. But man, that was a good time. Mr. Criminal? Nah, nah, nah. He was I can't even think of how that shit go. But he wore some shades on his head and he's young. He had that little teenager hit talking about some girl or some shit in the club. He started a media marketing business. Is that the link that you sent me? Because that's pretty good. No, but I just had to jump on and just talk about what I just seen in the motherfucking market. That shit scared. That shit made me like really think that, man, we got to take care of our elderly. The thing is, it's like it's hard to take care of them because if we go over there, more than likely we opening the door to infect them. That's cold. Like the ones who's gonna bear the brunt is the elderly. It's my agency. You got an email on the agency? Social media marketing business. Man, I always need some marketing. Marketing is the key to making money. But yeah, I hope everybody just not panic. Just tell your family now. Look at how well China is doing. China's like recovering. Oh, just the email. What about the website? You got a website? That's gonna be the seriousmetasolutions.com. Hey, but I didn't want to spend too much time on here. I just wanted to touch bases, have a little conversation, let everybody know that you know, I got one more prediction to make. Web developer, yeah. So you should have a sick ass website, player. Trip out. My mom was like I'm cool with Trump. Not cool with him that I like him or that I support him or that I want him to be president. I'm cool with him meaning like I know that he gonna win. Like I'm prepared to have to deal with him, right? We all should be prepared to have to deal with him. We should look at this as like a school. You know how you don't want to go to school and you got to listen to that fat teacher talk to you, for fucking an hour and a half or whatever for each class. Well, it's like school. Hey, make money with crypto in the place to be. Man, I ain't seen this dude in over a year. Man, I, where I've been, I just been a little, you know, like everybody else, sad, lonely, depressed, anxiety, trying to make it, all that shit, just been trying to focus. But I'm gonna put things together. Really, I haven't had any content to come up with. Crypto was doing bad, so I'm like, man, I'm just gonna talk about real shit from now on. You know what I mean? Just that raw, just that raw. But I was talking about getting comfortable with Trump. We all gotta just understand that we're gonna have to deal with him. It's gonna be the norm, and that's how it's gonna be. So I'm telling this to my mom the other day, and she's like, "Hell no! I pray that that's not true. That Biden wins or whatever." I'm not a Biden fan. I do the Bernie thing. I'm not extremist. But I told her, pray. That ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna get in for some prayers because he pro prayers. So he good on the prayers. He got all the prayers. But what he might get is the coronavirus. And then I start thinking, whoa, if he do get the coronavirus, that would be the best way to get that nigga out of office. Because he ain't gonna get out of office any other way. Um, Lunchtime. Ain't gonna go buy food today. Put that to the side. Just remember, people are not the first time we had a bad president. Right. And you know what I like to say? Make money. As soon as somebody say a bad president, I like to say bad for who? Bad for you? Not bad for everybody. A lot of people think this is good. Even people who don't like him think it's good. So I wouldn't even say it's 50-50. I think the most vocal are out there, are more liberal, but I think there's more people that support Trump than are against him. Yep. He can tell all the lies he wants. When you tell all the lies and still get support, that means that the people like that. you know. And when you look at the history of America, it's not nothing new. The Emancipation Proclamation said that, freed the slaves, but slaves wasn't free. So he could say and do all these things, but it don't have to be true. You know what I mean? It's like, for another example, he could, go out there and say that he against health care and get his base all riled up. Yeah, get rid of the free health care, no free lunches. But at the same time, won't change nothing because it's a status quo that's going to be maintained. It's just a visual fight, what we see. So, like you said, we have bad presidents before. The status quo is going to be maintained regardless. We just got to deal with it and learn what capitalism is really about and take advantage because if we don't, we're going to get stepped on. Oh, yeah, my girl, she pregnant right now, first baby. So, man, we can't, a little stressful time. What's that? Semixer? Oh, yeah, sandwich. Yeah, that's right. It just depends on how it applies to you and how you make it apply to you. Because we gonna have to deal with curveballs and all type of stuff. But it's how we deal with it. Yeah, yeah. just like your ass. You got a black skin baby just like you. Good looking. Yeah, I'm 40 years old. Finally left it in. I mean, like I knew she couldn't get pregnant from swallowing, so I was like, I'm gonna just leave it in. So this actually the second time. The first one she only made it 3 months, and then this one I just went back to back. Oh, you almost there. You can relate. But on this Trump thing, like I think Trump, he gives you clues on what you got to do. Good looking, acute, much love. So in terms of what you got to do is like figure out ways not to pay taxes. Like he tells you, hey, it's not my fault. I'm smart enough not to pay taxes. A light bulb should go off in everybody's head and be like, well, I should take advantage of those freaking loopholes, right? Yeah, I seen that getting ready, calling a state of emergency, which he should have been did that. All the experts, been telling them to do that. Like we could criticize him all day. That's nothing new. For the last 4 years, we could find problems on the way he leads all day. But what does that tell you if he gets elected again? That is the status quo. Like you look at corporations do you dirty all day long, cut costs, increase profits. That's what capitalism is about, exploiting people. And if you ain't on board, you just gonna be an exploitee. Oh, you got 2 kids? That's what's up. Yeah, all my friends got kids. I'm like Uncle Snoop. I mean, I'm Uncle Ken in the hood. So finally I could pop one. But I wasn't, I did when I turned 40, felt like I need to start having kids. The Wallace fam, what's the deal? DJ Underground in the place to be. Now, I was just talking about Trump, talking about how I went to the store and everybody's just stressed out. You can see it in people's face. You look at people in their face and they like scared. Like you can see fear in old people just like scared. And I just feel real bad that everybody is just in so much fear. I think we just got to look at how China recovered. Look at how they did it in Wuhan and jump on that. Just relax and just chill with the fam, appreciate each day. You know, keep your hands clean. So I'm missing something when it comes to coronavirus. Everything I read makes it sound slightly worse than the flu. All right, I think make money. The big issue with the coronavirus is that if you have an underlying illness, and we got people with asthma, we got people with small heart issues and things like that. So those underlying illnesses is what caused the coronavirus to be deadly. So it ain't gonna really fuck with young people. It kills the elderly people. So like the grandmas and stuff. That's why I went through that nursing home in Washington so ruthlessly, just cleaned them up. I felt bad for all them old people, man. They're talking about grab them by the pussy. I should capitalize and grab them by the pussy. Well, that's like that Me Too movement exposure. So I wouldn't say that you could just go grab them by the pussy because that could be your sister or your daughter and somebody grabbing them by the pussy. It ain't too cool. But I think it shows the power and wealth and fame and exposing that. So like it's like he an expert on the week. He a witness for the prosecution on the Me Too movement just to prove that hey, these big people in big places can get away with grabbing them by the pussy. And we always knew that. That's probably one of the for a young man, that's one of the benefits of being a superstar. Yeah, you could grab them by the pussy. Everybody knows, but maybe not right in front of everybody. I didn't think Trump did it in front of everybody either. He kind of did it on the low. Hey, grab him by the pussy. Sounds fun. This is definitely time to get some crypto. Man, that's another conversation. The crypto. I thought the crypto was going to spike as soon as the China virus, as soon as China went in lockdown. And I watched it. I think it was around 10, but then it ended up dropping to 8 as the American market started to fall. So I thought it was going to be a switch. People was going to come out the regular market and put it in crypto market, but it didn't happen. I fussed with some domestic stocks. I was in Amazon last year. I ate on that. And then I got on the Tesla earlier in the year. It spiked up around 8. I think 8, close to 9, something like that. I think I ended up selling them like in the high 7s, but everything is tanking right now. So it's it's a save time. I think I'll be scared to invest in anything right now besides even a house. I think you got to wait a couple years. I think the housing market's going to crumble. Maybe not like the 2008 crumble, but it's going to definitely decline. Washington, the city less than 5 minutes away. Damn. How you feeling over there, John? You said you 5 minutes away from where all those people died over there. That's pretty damn close. That's like being in Wuhan province during the shutdown. Oh, y'all, I'm surprised y'all haven't got shut down yet. That's interesting. I haven't thought about that. They started over there in New York first. Oh, I heard they brought out the National Guard over there this morning. Man, I haven't even been to the store till this morning. I haven't even been worrying. And then all of a sudden, I just woke up like, I gotta go to the store. So I mashed out to the store. I just spent $100. I didn't freaking go crazy because you can go back to the store. Uh, let's see. This is the first time in history we got the technology to discover the germs. Yeah. So it's probably just been known as the flu. I think they, been figuring out, other pathogens and freaking viruses for a long time. Actually, it's just I think this is the first time that I read an article by this dude. It was pretty dope. Those like armadillo. It's like an armadillo looking animal that had the virus originally, and they trying to say it got passed to a snake in that live freaking animal market, and then from the snake it got into a human's hands, and then probably just the person handling the snake touched his face, and maybe a lot of people was handling a bunch of snakes that probably all had that armadillo virus. And then once it got to a human, it was like a whole new virus. No, humans never seen this armadillo slash snake virus. I'm cool, Corey. Shoot, just hanging in there. I ain't see you in a minute, fam. How's that investments going? I'm trying to get back in the mix. I've been actually been trying to bid jobs. I've been on this online bidding, trying to get like big contracts, and it's been all right. That's what I've been working on lately. It's been taking up all my time. I'm happy. I'm just trying to, deal with the little problem we dealing with. The values in the blockchain technology. Yep. I used to say that the blockchain technology is the best technology since the internet. I really felt that way. Unfortunately, when you have freaking bad investments, you kind of put that in your back of your mind and don't even think about it no more until that shit pop again, and then we get back on. Depends on the real estate. Yeah, probate, hoarded the homes at the. Hey, 2008, that was a clear fucking game they played. They played us with freaking that real estate Ponzi scheme they did on us. But I think they gonna do it again. I think this could be the beginning, you know, because the markets took such a bad dive. It's gonna be hard to recover from that, even if the economy do get rolling again. When it do get rolling again, it ain't gonna just jump up 1,000 points. The Dow, that shit, no, it's gonna go up like 100, 200, and that's gonna take months. What's going on with your projects? Man, I've been sleeping on my projects, but I kid you not, I pitch that shit all the time. As soon as I get around people who I think is smart and people who I think got some money, I pitch it to them just to see what they say. You know what I mean? And I haven't found nobody who feels like that's not a good idea yet. So it's just a matter of doing it. I tell you where I got caught up at. Um, when I needed see, in order to be, a nonprofit, you got to have a board members, and I think you got to have 3 board members. And that's where I got stumped at because I felt like if I'm gonna pick some board members, I'm not gonna just put my mom and dad on. I need to put some real qualified believers on there. So I reached out to a bunch of people to be on the board, and I really feel like I found some good people, but I have some other friends that I felt like that would be better, and then I was waiting on them, and then today came. So like time flies when you fucking procrastinate too. Yeah, we strive. We simple travel, rapidly increase vision and education. Get out the hood. Like right now, man, let's say they lock down the city. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? Just sit in the house for 2 weeks? That shit is making me sad just thinking about it. I'm like, man, I need to, get down to Mexico. I'll freaking drive to Mexico, park by the border, cross over there, take a plane from there, VRS Airlines, fly down to like Mexico City, chill down there for a little while, and then from there you could basically fly anywhere around the world. I guess you pick the place with the less coronavirus, the least. Let's see, blockchain is built for Apple database. Oh, app database. Yeah, all those different. See, and I think that's what made the blockchain most skeptical to me because there's so many fake businesses out there trying to get investors and that shit. Like to the point to where I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear about no freaking crypto investment, at least right now. But my ears is always open. Think about all the times we say, I wish we would have had bought back when, and when things have bad though. Yeah, well, that's where we at. Wishing I would have bought back then. That's exactly where we at. Man, I'm just happy that there's still a lot of believers. I still have all my coins. I was looking through some wallets I have, and it was kind of hard to get in. I had to pull out old phones. It was a pain in the ass to get in. I tried to write down everything, but You know, I don't know. I think for me to feel comfortable talking about crypto, I gotta at least break even. I think to break even, Bitcoin gotta be somewhere around 15 because I bought so many altcoins that just fucking tanked around that time. And I just hope that the coins go up too, to where I can freaking recuperate. Hey, and if not, I think I'll just continue to hold. Just hold. And then hopefully wishing I bought back then comes true. Cause I'm shit, what's that, like 2 years now? Fuck. Time flies, bro. Times fly. You earn crypto. Yeah, what you over there doing? Mining? I set up a mining rig. That shit was fun. But by the time I got it all set up, with the price of power I was spending, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't where I was earning so little. I think it took, I forgot the miner I had, the big fucking miner, stupid miner. I think I had got it for like 500, 600 or something dollars. And then I was pulling in maybe fractions. I end up unplugging it and selling it for less than what I bought it for. Or was it more? I think it was a little bit more than what I bought it for, but with shipping and shit, it was like I broke even on it. Steam it. And man, I ain't looked at none of those sites. Also, Discord is another. Yeah. You could create coins. Yeah. Heard all that. 2 years have been a blast. Be my first time having. I'm holding until 2023. Right. You gotta hold. I think it's a long term hold to survive this. Um, it take real faith. It take real faith, I think. Man, I was trying to accumulate how many Bitcoin I have like scattered around. I don't even think I have one because I transferred so many Bitcoins into altcoins and freaking Litecoin and just a bunch of stupid shit to where I probably have like point 0.6 if I pull them in from all my different trading platforms that are still on there. 0.6, that's nothing. That's nothing. But thankful I got something and then it could grow. So I ain't tripping. 2023. I'm gonna hold you to that. That sound reasonable. I don't know where I got this from, but it got a weed leaf on it. I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna roll up something right quick. Let me get this light back here. It's starting to get a little dark. Yeah, cover it up. See, I need to get lighting right. See, with this YouTube, with the We Strive, there's so much room to grow. I still watch videos of people who's growing, who's coming up on this game, and you know, I can't see myself being that, but I want to push other people to be that under the We Strive. Hashtag wear one. Yeah, I got that written down. Cute. Yeah, I gotta check that out because when you start talking about mini servers and stuff, I know what a server is, but I don't know how that ties into coins. Hey, you out this piece, Wallace? Hey, I've been sleeping on your videos too, Wallace. I'm gonna check them out. DJ Underground. I think about y'all all the time. I got your messages too. I see your comments. You a real one. Much love. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna put this in the air. Hey, take care of your fam. You got a beautiful fam. Lucky. Well, you made that luck, my nigga. It's not lucky. You made that. You worked for that. Respect. Yeah, he got a good page out there. If y'all need to check it out. You know, everyday life. But hope he didn't leave before I was able to get that out. But he probably did. Um, the other day I was talking to one of my mans, and he's Latin, like first generation, but he's in the military. I notice the military has a real effect on the way we think. I'll give you an example. Kneeling for the protest by your boy Kaepernick. That caused a real divide. So a lot of people take that patriotism real serious. I don't have no freaking other explanation besides it's like brainwashing that started at a young age, from the Pledge of Allegiance to war movies like Commando. Um, I like to use Commando as an example because I freaking grew up on Commando and I wanted to be just like him. I wanted to be in the military. I wanted to shoot gooks. I wanted to freaking do just what I seen in the movies, all that bad shit. And so what happens is I noticed my boys, because I lived in San Diego, and San Diego is a gang of military. So you end up being friends with these dudes because they the ones that's everywhere. So I'll say like 90% of my military homies are for a conservative lifestyle. And I had to tell them like we was talking about the borders. I'm like, bro, you just want to pass the border and then slam the door shut behind you and then put your foot on it so no other Latin people could come in. And he says because they're giving them a bad reputation. They should have came earlier when he came. And stuff like that. Like shit that really don't make sense. But I'm just like, whatever. But I came to the conclusion that it's all because of freaking the conservative mental. You know, what's conservative? I think Trump was able to split the country easily with two factors. He's for rights or against gay rights. So against gay marriage, he doesn't want gays in the military. He don't say all that, but his actions show by him being like pro religion. And he's against pro choice. So that's like by him doing that, it almost splits the country right in half. Because that's an issue that people cannot agree on. But that's why we live in America, is because we don't have to agree. There should be some compromise, but I thought that's why we had states. If you want to not let the women have abortions in your state, you could do that. If you want legal weed to be legal in your state, you could vote that. You know, it's like where people have their different ideas on how they want to live. If people want to have guns and shoot guns in their front yard and carry guns on their hip all day, move to a state where you can do that. But then you got the federal government that basically allows it trumps your state's wishes. So let's say you don't like black people and you want to live in a state where you can openly hate black people. In a free country, you should be able to live comfortable however you want to live. And if you want to live that way, it should be a place where you can do that as long as you physically are not hurting nobody. I don't think you ever should be able to physically hurt somebody, even if you're in a free country. But if you want to like openly freaking put a sign up that say, or if you own a business and you don't want black people to use this bathroom, move to a state where you can do that shit. You know, just don't come to my state thinking you could do that shit. Or if my state was doing it, then I should move to a state. And if the whole country doing it, I should move to a country that's not doing it, right? I don't know. I just think that at the end of the day, we just pawns in this, you know, we just pawns. Just hate people and keep it to yourself, but sometimes you want to fucking demonstrate that hate. Let's use, okay, hate. Let's instead of use hate, let's use homosexuality. So I kind of feel the same way. If you want to be a homosexual, you should kind of just keep it on the low, you know? But you open the doors and they all just coming out. So some states should be like, yes, you can get married here. And then some states should be like that. Okay, say you have a son and you don't want him to see that. You should be able to move to a place where he don't have to see that. This is just my opinion. Something is dumb as fuck and you don't gotta keep telling them dumb as fuck. Yeah. Yeah. It's I voted for Proposition 8 for gay marriage. I wanted them to get married, but I didn't realize what was going to happen. I didn't know every TV show was going to have a homosexual character on it. I didn't know freaking homosexuals was going to be kissing in church. I mean, I don't care if they kiss in church, but that's extreme. Like, some people ask me, hey, do you want a son or do you want a daughter? I'm like, man, either be a girl dad than a trans dad. I ain't gonna say a homosexual dad, but yeah, it's that bad. Blasphemy. Yeah, it's that bad. Hey, I'm not gonna say I'm probably sure I'll still love my son if he was a trans, but I'll be a girl dad all day than a trans dad. That should be embarrassing taking that motherfucker to the store to buy pencils for school or school clothes. I wouldn't even do it. I'll be like, here, buy shit yourself, man. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Oh, let me get out the light. Man, remember I used to roll my blunt skinny? Hey, but I've been on these woods for a minute. Hey, what you smoking on? You smoking on the woods or you smoking swishers? You smoking what you on? The leaf? The Dutchies? That's what's up. I ain't cracked a Dutch in a minute. In a minute. Now I've been smoking a grip though. I ain't growing right now, so I've been coming out the pocket. And prices is going up since they fucking shutting down all the hood stores. But man, I've been spending like 200 a O. You know, I haven't bought a P or a quarter P. I probably could save some money like that. But yeah, I'll be blowing that fucking O, maybe a half. I've been going through like an eighth a day. An eighth a day. But if I'm home like this all day, I'll probably go through like a quarter a day. Man, because I've been smoking. I hope my weed man don't close. Hell nah, that dude gotta get his motherfucking money. 200 a QP? Oh man, you doing it. Is that fire? I only, you gotta be that fire. Yeah, see, I can't smoke that Reggie right now. I can't do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, when the shit hits the fan and I go a few days and I can't get my hands on nothing, that Reggie gonna be good. But right now, I just been fucking spoiled, my nigga. So I've been on that fucking that that quality mode. That's right, man. I keep my ears to the street. I got some grow, some boys that grow, but I just gotta drive up past you to get that shit. I think right now they trying to hit for like, I think they hit for like 16, and I felt like that was too much. Because I'm trying to get the 12 and the 11, maybe 13, but I ain't trying to pay 16 for a P right now. Yeah, you gotta grow. That shit is fun. I mean, that shit is like a hobby. You gotta have 10 hobbies. I like to tell the little homies, you gotta have 10 hobbies, my dude. If you ain't got no hobbies, there's something wrong with you. I don't care what the hobby is. I mean, it could be fucking playing poker online or something. You gotta stay doing something. Oh, I just downloaded this poker app last night. Nigga, I was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's called Poker Face. It's called Poker Face. Man, that shit's pretty tight. You can see people while they play and shit. It's like a live and a video. It's a video fucking poker game. If I pass through, I'll barbecue and you can come grab a tri-tip sandwich. Hell yeah. Tri-tip sandwich. I mean, that shit sound woo. It's all about the sauce. I always thought I was weird because you had so many hobbies. Yeah, that is weird in America because you're supposed to be a robot. You're supposed to be a professional at one thing. You're supposed to go to school to get a job, not to freaking have hobbies and freaking do cool shit. Only rich people are supposed to do that. Poor people supposed to freaking work and eat top ramen. Speaking of top ramen, man, I went to the Spanish store. Mexicans was buying Salvadorians, Guatemalans. We got them all over here. They was buying all the top ramen. I wanted to take a picture of the aisle. I mean, it looked like empty. They had like a few bags here, a few bags here, the shit that nobody wanted. Yeah, they was going hard on the top ramen, the cup of noodle. Those was gone. See, people panicking. They really feel like they ain't gonna be able to get food. You're gonna be able to get food. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, yeah. I played it last night. That shit was fun, man. I was playing till like 2 o'clock. I got up to like, I think I got up to like 1.5 million. You start off with like 300,000, and I got up to 1.5, and then I start playing stupidly because I was getting tired. And then I look, oh, you gotta buy chips after they give. I think they might give you some each day, but you could buy chips. I'm like, man, I ain't buying no chips. Then I see right there, oh, bonus. And then I won a million chips. So I was like, man, I ain't playing no more. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, you can hear people, but they gotta have their mic on and you could turn off the sound. So most people, well, last night I noticed nobody really was talking because it was late, but it was active. Niggas was on there smoking and watching TV and laying in bed. But man, I just wanted to get on here and say what's up to everybody. We had a good little turnout for not being active at all. You know, that's one thing that surprised me about this YouTube all the time. Yeah, man, it's it's like, all right, let me tell you this scenario I was in. I went to Thailand. I gotta be careful because I didn't tell my girl, but she found out because she started looking through my shit and she looked through my passport and seen some stamps. I went over there last month, freaking oh January, and came back like February 5th or something. And that's when the shit was first breaking out. It's first when they first closed down Wuhan, and it was Chinese people everywhere. And my mom was calling me like, "Fool, is you stupid? Why are you going out to Thailand and you know the fucking coronavirus is live over there?" I'm like, "Mom, it's live over there too. They got 5 people over here. They got 5 people over there. It's like it's gonna pop everywhere." So she bugging, come home, come home, come home, especially when they put the ban for people coming from China. She's like, see, and coincidentally, my flight was laid over in China. So I had to change flight. My flight round trip was only $400, but I had to buy another flight that didn't go through China. It went through the Philippines, and that cost me $600 one way. But it was just weird how they over there are not worried. Like, I think the numbers is actually pretty low over there. Everybody wear a mask over there already. It's just like kind of normal to wear a mask over there for some reason. You come here, nobody do it. It's you frowned upon for wearing a mask. I don't know. I don't know the truth on that shit. Should you wear a mask? Should you not wear a mask? I don't know. But I know when I was there, I wore a mask because that's what everybody's doing. So I did it too. You know, it ain't that uncomfortable. But I'm not saying go wear a mask. I'm just bringing up how, you know, we gonna find out later if we should really wear a mask or if we did right by not wearing a mask. I don't know, but everybody's gonna get it. I think. I think we gonna build an immunity to it because it's just too freaking contagious. Too contagious. But yeah, that man, I was nervous as hell over there, but I wasn't as nervous as I am now being at home, which is weird. But I'm not nervous to where I'm worried. I'm just nervous for like people who are nervous. You know, like my mom called me this morning, freaking waking me up. Like they closing down the schools. I'm like, I know. I'm like, why are you telling me? She's like, cause I want you to. I'm like, why are you worried? She's like, cause I want you to tell me not to worry or something. I'm like, well, don't worry. And she over 60. She got underlying health issues, and her husband is 70, is 84. I think is still walking around, still pushes her in a wheelchair, still go to the store. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to go out there, go help them because they old. I don't want her to have to ask me. I want to go before she have to ask me, but we'll see. Got to take care of these old folks. Hey, but and I'm gonna check out your username and I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna tear down this sandwich. Try to knock out a couple bids, even though we ain't gonna work, but just to do something. But I'll holler at you, OG. Hey, everybody, good looking out. Thanks for stopping by. I'll holler. Peace. Pocket net. That's what it was. Okay. I'll check it out. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. Peace.